This is by far the sketchiest trip to the gym. It's so icy. I don't know how I'm gonna get to the gym like this, bro. Like, what is this? I'm gonna try the grass. Bro, I gotta go down there.
One pot, one, not one. Got two of them, who of them youths with their faces screwed up. Bad one with a bubble butt, we don't even fuck more time, but she still wants
Fuck. What did I tell you? Look around, man. Gym is always packed on Tuesdays. Nobody. Zero. What does that tell you? You're showing up and no one else does. I can do more. You know, part of NoFap is deleting these dog shit apps that are bad for you. And I do mean even like apps like Facebook, where you have these events and you look at it and it's like, hey, that's good value for me because that's the only place that I can check out the events on. And so that's why you have it on your phone. But when you think about the negatives, when you get sucked down to Facebook scrolling and looking at videos, basically doom scrolling on Facebook, same as TikTok, bro. And it ruins hours from multiple days from your life. That's not worth the trade-off. It's not worth it to be able to check it on your phone. Because, you know, the harsh truth is you probably have a computer where you can check the same events. And when you're on your computer, you're less likely to doom scroll because you're intentional about what you're doing. Of course, it can still happen, but it's like 10% chance versus like 100% chance on like a smartphone, because you just pull out your smartphone and you feel like a negative emotion and your body goes into like autopilot, like, oh, I gotta get the dopamine right now. Let's do something. And you're like, I deleted Instagram already. I deleted TikTok. YouTube isn't on my phone anymore, but there is Facebook and there is whatever else you use that's like kind of an okay app, but it's also like really bad for you. You click on it and just you go hard on the doom scrolling, man. It's not worth it. I wish I could show you. I'm recording this on my phone, but what I have on my phone main page are ebook reader, Google Calendar, MyFitnessPal, which is like an app for counting calories, and some music apps and like bank cards, and that's about it. Yeah, so nothing that's like social media app. I don't even have like Messenger on my home screen. I have them all tucked away, and I set like a 15 minutes timer on each of them. But the only reason I have those apps is because I post on Instagram sometimes and I post on YouTube, and yeah, I don't have like the other ones like TikTok or Facebook either. Oh no, I actually have Facebook because I had to make a Facebook profile for the Instagram account. Weird. Yeah, so really think about what apps you're using that literally rob you of time, and delete them. Even if they give you value, it's not worth it if they literally rob you from having more time in the day. And just use the computer for checking out the same stuff. You can always just allocate a small amount of time every week to checking out new events, and you can schedule them in the Google Calendar. It takes like 30 minutes. I do it sometimes when I want to go out and want to party or something. I just schedule them in Google Calendar so I never have to check the Facebook app ever again. Yeah, I feel like I should do like a step-by-step guide to fixing your smartphone in order to, stop your smartphone from literally robbing time from you. So let me know how you feel about that, because I actually might do that. If I get 5 likes on this video, whatever, I'll probably do it anyway if I don't get any. But if you like this video, give it a like anyway. And if you need some help, if you just need a coaching call, accountability, something like that, check out the top link of the description. It's the NOFAP Coaching. Today we had a lot of rain and then it was freezing. So everything I stopped. And I told myself like, hey, this is the time. I feel fit. I feel ready to go to the gym. And if I don't go now, that's kind of an excuse because I feel like I'm able to do it. And so I went anyway. I somehow made my way down to the bus stop and I went to the gym and there was nobody there, and it felt so fucking good because you know these times when nobody's working, you're the only one that's actually working. Your work is like 2x because nobody else is working. So everybody else is losing and you're winning. You are doing more than if you were just working hard on a normal day. Even if you're just doing your average work amount, you can really prove to yourself that you're consistent, that you're hardworking. And so it gives you the extra confidence that you know that you're gonna get all the results that you want because you're putting in the work, even when 100% of the people don't put it. Because there was like nobody in the gym. I was like literally the only one in the main room who was working out there, and that gym is filled. Like usually the gym is completely full, and I hope you are progressing too. I know I put it up like over day 1000, whatever, that doesn't matter. It's like over day 90, it's the same. If you have been over day 90 in one streak, you know that porn is like the worst thing in the world because you've lived it. If it was like a really clean streak, because trust me, I've done things like that before where I went over day 90, but it was like such a dirty streak. That is one of the things that is really worth the coaching over just, watching the videos. Like a lot of guys are just like giving excuses to themselves and really just saying it out loud to somebody else. Like you can hear that you're making excuses, but if you don't get on a like a coaching call with me or with one of your friends who is on NoFap and say it out loud, it's like you're not really gonna realize that you're just making excuses for doing like a bad NoFap streak when you're like thinking about how can you still pleasure yourself and you're still like checking out all the women in ways that are like objectifying them, instead of like looking them in the eyes and stuff like that. That's really bad for like your recovery because your brain is constantly changing, and so it's not a good omen to just keep on objectifying women and just keep on getting the dopamine from like doom scrolling and other activities like that. What I noticed over and over again, this keeps coming up, when shit is like really drastically fucked up, like things are so icy that you can't even walk, or you have a snowstorm in Texas, for example, whatever. You have Christmas break, nobody's working, right? If you work during those hours, those times, you don't even grind necessarily, just work your normal type of amount. The hours that I work during that period would set me forward like 5 times versus if I was just working some normal day, just an average day. It's crazy. I don't know how that works, but I guess because no one else is working, you're just getting ahead by doing the average amount. Yeah, so I'm doing the same again. Weather's awful. I can hardly walk some places because it's so icy. Still getting to the gym, still getting after it. And I recommend you to do the same because, look, time waits for no one. Like, if you skip a day here, skip a day there, you make really good excuses. Amazing. But if there's a way you can go, do your workouts, study, work, whatever your thing is, it's always gonna make you more successful over time, just by being consistent and not by doing like extreme amounts. Just the average, consistently, but every single day. Not many people can do that. Whoa. Shit.